Welcome back. It's your boy, Bowler's Big X here, again with another of my Prep for Junior Gold 2019 videos. This is episode 3 and a X amount of videos I plan on doing for this series. So before I get started into the video and what we're talking about today, good news. Got a little surprise for y'all at Junior Gold. I don't want to say too many details because, I haven't worked it all out yet. But me and another YouTuber probably gonna get together, do some collabs. We're in the same squad together, so we're probably gonna be jamming out at the Sqauds. Rocking. We're good friends. Yada yada yada. We met last year. Super nice dude. Don't want to give too many spoilers away because where's the fun in that, right? Give you all a little surprise, a little hope for the Junior Gold. Maybe get a little bit more viewers interested. But today, on the other note, what was the video was originally about, I'm gonna be talking about your squads. Now, for those, I've gone over this in, I think, both of my last two videos. Your squads are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right? You have one squad each day. You have a time at 7 a.m., a time at 11 a.m., a time at 4, and a time at 8 p.m. So, here's how you prep for those, because a lot of people go in thinking it's just normal bowling. It's not. Especially if you're a first-time Junior Gold person, this is a big, big difference. So what I always like to say is, I like to get to the bowling alley about 2 hours before my session for a few reasons. One, it helps me prepare. Because now I know exactly how they're playing the pattern. I know who's doing well, who's not, where the part of the lanes are playable. And the fact is, the houses are going to use the same oil pattern. So might as well get there early, watch, spectate how everybody else is attacking the pattern. Notice what is doing well, what's not. Maybe the high end of the house is a lot of friction to the right side, but the low end of the house it's holding, or maybe like the middle of the house has a lot of friction because it's near a door. But both the high end and low end just don't really move too much in comparison. You got to pick up on those small things because you don't exactly know where you're going to be, and you don't know how it's going to break down yet. So you might as well get there early, see how the breakdown plays, and come to an idea of transition. Secondly, you got to be energetic. You have to have energy of some sort, whether you need to eat or drink an energy drink, something like that. Protein is always a big thing. You want to stay you want to stay in it. You don't want to be hungry thinking about what you're going to eat for lunch or dinner. Thinking about going to Waffle House at 1 a.m. in the morning. True story. Did that in Dallas, Texas. Waffle House at 1 a.m. in the morning after our 8 o'clock session. But you really gotta let yourself be healthy. You gotta eat. You gotta drink fluids, and don't drink a lot of soda. Avoid soda avoid really sugary beverages. Soda is, unless you're drinking like sugar-free soda, soda usually has a lot of sugar. Same with energy drinks. The reason why is because that'll really dehydrate you. Avoid really salty food. Don't want to really dehydrate yourself. So, because you're thirsty, you're going to perform less. It's like playing football, basketball. You're thirsty, you're tired. But as soon as you get a little bit more water in you, you actually start kind of getting back into it. You start feeling it again. So stay hydrated and full. Not too full though. You don't want to stuff yourself, because if you stuff yourself, you're going to be lazy, slow, sluggish. You're not going to feel right. You're going to feel like you're going to get sick. So, eat right, balance your diet, and drink a lot of water. Lots of water. These bowling alleys get really hot because the amount of people that are going to be in there, spectators and bowlers. So you want to take that in mind and be like, the hotter it gets, the more dehydrated I get, the hotter I'm going to get. Maybe bring a fan. I know the past few years I brought a fan just to have a small little portable one. You can buy them at Walmart. They're like $8. They're great. Put 2 D batteries in them, I think, and you just go. So it gives you a nice little airflow so you're not burning up in the bowling alley. Step 3, you just gotta have patience. So sometimes squads start a little late. Junior Gold's really good about not. But don't get frustrated, if a lane breaks down or anything like that, because that'll cost you. For instance, 2 years ago, we were up in Cleveland, Ohio, bowling Junior Gold. I had one block. I went plus 30 something. I think actually I went plus 40 for the first 2 games. I was bowling great. Get to that second game, or the third game, and it's the late night session. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night right now. Lane breaks down. Lane breaks down for 20 minutes. We're sitting there. And I'm getting mad and mad and mad. I'm like, this is stupid. Why haven't they moved us yet? Yada, 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 the normal. And it cost me because I ended up going minus 100 and something for that block because I literally shot a 120 and a 120 right after a 2-0 and a 230. Like, you can't get frustrated. Be patient. Relax yourself. Have fun. If the event of lane breaking down, because I assure you it will happen eventually, do some stretches. Talk to people. Get to know some people around you. Get to know who you're bowling with. Because you never know who you might meet. You might meet, your next best friend. You might meet somebody you're going to the same college and didn't even know it. And there you go. That's a roommate. And it happens like that. So another thing. Step 4, I think. Something like that. I'm not going to try to rant too long, but come with the right attitude. So I said be patient last step, but now you got to come with the right attitude. Because if you come into your squad thinking, "Oh, I bowled so bad yesterday, yada yada yada. This is gonna be terrible," you're gonna bowl terrible. But mind you, you come in thinking, "Oh, this is too easy. I'm better than everybody else here," and all that. You're probably gonna bowl terrible too. You got to keep this in check. When you lose this, you lose the lanes. Your whole objective is to just beat the lanes, beat the pins. You're not there to beat any of your opponents. You're just there to beat your pins, right? So have an open mind, be relaxed, have fun, and be confident, but not overconfident. Because when you get that overconfidence, people will start also disliking you more because you're getting cocky, as they would say. So try to be in that happy medium realm where you're happy, confident, feeling good, but also humble. Because humility is a big thing. Because a lot more people respect a good winner who who doesn't win all the time, more than a guy who wins and complains about it the whole time. People don't like that. Be a good winner. Step 5. Be able to ignore what the practice sessions are. I'm not saying just ignore the practice session altogether. But 9 times out of 10, all 4 years I've bowled junior gold, I've never had practice sessions play near the same as the actual tournament play. And that's because, you have different people bowling on different pairs. You have, different times of day for your practice sessions. You have a bunch of different things going on. So, and those small differences really make it a big thing because once you start getting into it, maybe you didn't have a lot of two-handers on the pairs you were practicing on at, during your practice. But once you get into the actual thing, you're surrounded by two-handers, high rev rate guys, and they're just tearing up the lanes. And everything's hooking too much for you in comparison because you prepped for that. See, that's the thing. You got to have an open mindset to go into the day like, this is what I thought worked. I'm going to take off of that and then add on a little bit of maybe something else just in case. Because, you come in and you have a game plan set, but you only have one game plan, but you don't have plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All those plans, if you don't have those, you're going to have a hard time. Unless your A plan works 100% of the time, every time, you might as well have 50 billion plans and stuff you even plan on planning. You got to be prepared for the unexpected. And 6th, and pretty much lastly, at practice, you get 40 minutes. You're allowed to bring as many bowling balls as you want. I made a whole video about building an arsenal. Not going to go over that again. But throw what you're comfortable with. Every practice shot you do for your the first few shots on the pattern, throw your favorite ball. Throw your favorite line. Throw your favorite line with your favorite ball. And so on, so you can get where you're comfortable. Make the patterns work for you. Don't make you work for the pattern. Make the pattern work for you. Make it easier on yourself. The saying goes, work smarter, not harder. So if you can get in your comfort zone and you can throw that in practice and then get over into the actual preparation, actual tournament of it and throw your comfort zone, then you're going to have an easy day because all you have to do is the exact same thing over and over again. So now, maybe that's not working. We'll just make the small adjustments. Don't bring so many bowling balls you can't get an accurate read. And also, when you're bowling, jump from pair to pair, but don't do small jumps. Do big jumps. Like bowl on the low side of the house, the middle side of the house, the high end of the house. Because those are where it's really different. You're not going to see much difference between pair to pair. But really jump that 5, 6, 7 pairs and then jump another 5, 6, 7 pairs, or give or take, depending on, how many lanes in the center and all. But it's those little intricacies like that where, maybe the low end has a door near it and the high end doesn't, and the low end has a really sunny door and there's a lot of bright lights going on to the lanes. Well, that's going to probably dry up quicker than the other side of the house. So you want to keep that in mind. So practice on all the sides of the houses. Be prepared. Have fun. Relax. Be confident. Just make sure you stay nourished. Have good food. Make sure you stay hydrated. Be patient. Relax. And all will go as planned. Take your time. Please, please take your time. Thank you all for joining me on my part 3 of the X amount of video series I have coming up on how to prep for junior gold. Other than this, as always, thank you all very much. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share with everybody, like everyone. Grandma, your grandma's cat, your uncle, your aunt, your sister, your brother, your dad, your mom, your great uncle, somebody. Just get it out there. Even if they don't bowl. But thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic evening, and salute.